This should be fun. Just for you lot. Just to have a bit of a drive of the brand new Volvo yourself. Yes, brand new Volvo yourself. Give me a sec. Shall we get on with it then? I stopped off here because I need the loo anyway, so I had to do it. Make sure you're in the right place. Yeah, I think that's as much as we can do, I'm afraid. Turn that off. We don't want that on, do we? No. Oh well, let's be going, shall we? Yes, let's go. Let's get out of here. And off we go, a little adventure. Driving the new Volvo. Because I know that you like, there's a few of you out there that don't mind the old point of view. So with being as though I'm in this, I might as well do the point of view with this truck. Because yes, it might be a regular occurrence driving one of these days. Ignore that, take a notice. But you know, just in case. You never know. Might be a long time since I do it next time, so stuff it, let's get on with it, shall we? Well, today has been one of those kind of days where you really wish, right, and this is definitely true, really wish that I could have stayed in bed. I'm not kidding you, I wish I could have stayed in frigging bed. It was crap. Nothing but traffic, and thankfully on the way back down here, because I've come the M1 way from Bradford, because to be fair, the M6 I wasn't even gonna venture it. So that's sort of stuff that for gaming soldiers. Screw that. Absolutely not a chance. Never in the world of God. No, ain't gonna happen. Done. End of. Bit of manual driving there with the old flick of the switch. Get some momentum going. We've got to get some momentum going because we're a bit heavy. And there you have it. Done. Cruise control in a moment. Not just yet. Just see what happens here first. See what happens with these lot. Because that truck wants to pull out. That's a foreigner. This one in front of me here is just pootling, but I've got to get off at the next junction anyway. And I know there's a bother. I think I might stay where I am, to be fair. Stay where you is, there's no point trying. Stay where you is, there's no point trying. Yeah, as I was saying, today was just a proper, absolute, without a doubt, wank. That's the only thing I can say about it. Complete wank. On the way up to, let me just clarify. It is the 15th of November 2016, just in case you was wondering, and we're on the M1 South. There we go. Well, anyway. Yeah, so this morning travelling up the old M6, and the signs were saying severe congestion or severe delays. That's what it was. Severe delay, long delays, severe delays between junctions 18 and 19. Now you probably already know about this anyway, because I did mention it on my little short videos I do for the day, so you probably already know. But this is just something for you to think about when you watch this on the weekend in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, so I went through, got off at junction 17, went all the way through the roadworks, and I think it was the 534, I think it is, the A534, and followed that through, got onto the A50, followed that through, had to get through a couple of the roadworks on that, not only a little dinky bit, nothing major, which didn't take long, got through that little bit, and then the frigging road was closed to HGVs. 7.5 ton limit on such and such a road, follow diversions. I'm thinking, great. And this is new since the last time I was. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a long time since I've been up that road, but I wasn't expecting them to close that section off, so I had to follow the diversion. which then led me to another street, which is like a big loop around that part that was closed off to HGV sort of thing. And then I'm looking at the queue of traffic that I'm about to join, and I'm looking at the road heading back towards the M6, which would be junction 18, and I'm thinking, do you know what, screw this, let's go back to the 18, let's go back to the M6, see what happens. So off of Tootles, like it literally probably about 1.5 miles to 2 miles from where that junction was, I was back on the sort of like M6 junction 18 section. I'm thinking, I wonder. So I had a quick look, and no, it was still screwed. So we carried on straight over, went down through towards Middlewich, come to the first island, took a right, followed that through, and ended up driving up past Morrison's. It was not bad. I mean, the traffic was traffic as usual because it was that time of day anyway, but it wasn't majorly blocked up, even though the motorway was just completely screwed. And I managed to get myself up onto junction 19 after all that pissing about, which did take quite a long time. And then once I'd gone past that bit, down the 556, having a look at the progress of the new bypass of the 556. So it ain't doing too bad actually, it's looking alright. So gets on the M56, and that was a bag of shit too. No accidents or anything like that, just traffic. It was just bollocks. Now, once I get through all that, I managed to get myself through the Stockport area, then off at junction 23 of the M60, and follow the road through. Wasn't far from there where I had to deliver. Bit of a pig, because the road I came off, the main road, into this little side street was a bit daunting, because I was like, if I can't get out of here, I'm going to be screwed. But luckily, it wasn't that bad. Turned out that it was just literally off there, round there, down there, and it was in. Then I come back out again, and this little narrow street, through a couple of parked cars, blah, blah, blah. No problems at all. None whatsoever. Until... Now, do I tell you this? Or shall I just say, I'll plead the fifth? Yeah. Will he get me into trouble? Well, no, because nothing ever happened, really. I mean, he could have done. But... I don't even know how, to be fair. Let me think. How can I put this without incriminating myself? I could just keep my gob shut and not say a thing. Was it as bad as the other time you did, Jace? Oh no. That one is definitely a retirement story. That one is. That ain't gonna be. That's not gonna be let out the bag at all. That one ain't. Okay. Whether or not I was dreaming, or whether I was in another alternate reality, or what, I don't know. But I got to my first delivery, and like I tend to do when I have multi-drops, I open the back door up, just the one, have a quick sneak peek inside to see how far the first drop, couple of pallets, are on the curtain, so I know whether I've got to open from the back first, or I can open from the front and drag it down. And I thought, well, that's not bad, I can open it from the front and drag it down, because I only wanted the it was only three cartons, 3 boxes, that was it. So I opens the I'd opened the back door and I closed it, went round, pulled the curtain down. Then while they were doing that, I went off to the loo, because I was absolutely busting for the piddle. So off I went, comes back, shuts the curtain up, has me paperwork, and you know, and off for Tootles. And like I say, I went back through the little narrow street, stopped at another street, because I had to stop traffic. It was only a little short thing, honestly, literally 2.5 lengths of a truck, and that was the end of that street. You know what I mean? That's how long it was. And squeezing past parked cars, and also cars are trying to get through, and vans are trying to get through as well. So, you know, it was a lot of obstacles. Goes down to the main street, then a bit of a high street thing, gets myself back onto the M60, northbound, right? Now, I had a guy papping at me as I'm going, and I'm thinking, what are you papping at me for? And I can see his hands doing something, but I can't really tell what he's doing. So I'm thinking he's papping at me because I'm in lane 2. But I'm in lane 2 because lane 1 is realistically isn't going to be lane 1 shortly. It's fucking off to the junction, 22 I think it is. So I take a notice. Then another guy comes past me in a truck this time, and now I can see what he's doing. He mouths the words back doors. I'm like, what the fuck, back doors? So immediately I'm straight onto the hard shoulder, and I'm like, back doors? What's wrong with me fucking back doors now? So when I'm looking behind me in each mirror, and there's nothing, because normally when the back doors are left open, they're fucking flapping, not a fucking thing. So I get back round there, and sure enough, the one was open. And I'm literally, I'm like, how is this possible? I'd got the levers in my hand when I opened it, pulled it to a little bit, looked in and just closed it back up again. So I don't even know how the fucking thing got open. Realistically, I obviously didn't fucking shut it. So that's the only explanation I can come up with. But I actually physically remember clunk, clunk, swish, swish with the fucking things. So I don't know. But again, if you know, say if I'd have got pulled over, thankfully I didn't. But if I did, and they'd turn around and tell me that your back door, I would have swore up and down that I have shut the damn things, because I was convinced that I'd shut them. Because I didn't like open it and swing it open and look in. I had the levers, the locking levers, in my hands as I pulled the door open, and then just shut it back up again. I don't know. It's just one of those mental blocks, I suppose, that, well, I don't know, I just give up. Luckily, it didn't cause any problem. The doors didn't swing open, because, you know, when you go around corners and shit, doors can swing open. But mine didn't, for some unknown reason, so I don't know, I don't get it. I didn't hit any parked cars with the doors, so that, you know, this is the thing that baffled me. I couldn't understand it. Because if you go around corners, if it's whatever door's out, it's going to swing. There's just no two ways about it, it's going to swing. We never did. So, talk about fucking lucky. Very lucky indeed. But it made me like really, really panic in a sense, because I'm like, fucking hell, what the hell? What was I doing to not actually shut the door in the first place? I don't get that. I really don't get it. Anyway, look at it. There was no problem. No hassles, no incidences of fuck all, so I was very lucky there. I know I'm admitting a mistake, and it was a mistake at the end of the day. It was a fucking stupid mistake, to be fair. But honestly, I could have swore up and down, left and right, pink is blue, black is red, and that I actually shut the fucking doors. What are you doing, dude? Are you going to go or what? So, I don't know. I must be getting fucking senile in my old age, I think. That's the only thing I can explain it by. I've got to be. I must be going completely and utterly mental. My brain has now completely gone cuckoo, I'm done, end of, I definitely need a holiday. And that's the sort of stupid antics I used to do, that was, when I was fucking learning to drive. Hey, look. All I can say is this. Thankfully, fuck all went wrong. Could have done. But, yeah. I didn't say I was perfect. Oh, I'm fucking far from perfect, I'm telling you that now. Absolutely far from it. Anywho, that was that. But once that had been resolved, and I tootled on off up to, I got myself as far as Hartwood Moor, is it? Services, or Hartsmore Wood, but fuck, what the fuck was that? Somebody just gone and fucking stoved a pigeon. Oh, that was cool, man. It exploded. And why is it, right? You can eat birds, okay, right? You eat a pheasant, you might eat a starling or a crow or something. But why is it that, for some unknown reason, when you eat a pigeon, it seems to explode in a burst of feathers? It's as if they just go, and all the feathers eject. You know what I mean? Oh dear, it is funny, mind you. It might not be cruel, but I mean, you know, God, yeah, I just find it hilarious. Because I mean, I've eaten pheasants, and they just seem to go bang, and that's the end of it. Like, you know, but pigeons don't. They just seem to explode in a poof of feathers. It's brilliant. Oh well, never mind. I don't know what the that incident was on the M6 junction 19, because as far as I was aware, one of the drivers were telling me, he said it was a lorry had gone over, but they cordoned it all off. I don't know why. Normally when they put shielding round it, is normally, not always, but normally is when some poor bugger's lost their life. And it's a bit gnarly, and they don't want people to, you know, see it, like, it can be a bit distressing, I suppose. But yeah, it's not good. But if this lorry's gone over, and with them narrow lanes on the roadworks, I mean, it could have landed on top of a car. I mean, we don't know. I'm sure there'll be a headline somewhere telling us what's going on and what's happening, like, you know, as they do. Somebody will have some sort of photograph somewhere plastered all over something. It's never good at all. Well, so far down the A38, we're not doing too bad. 2 hours 19 on the clock so far. Got plenty of time to get down here, back to the yard. The reason why I decided to come down the M1 in the first place is because of the frigging crap down the, well, you got the sort of like the 62-ish stroke 60, then you got the next section of the 62, then you got the M6. It's just a frigging nightmare. And with all that crap going on, there's a possibility it might be still a bit crap going southbound because of that, depending how severe the incident, well, the accident was, whatever. So I thought, no, that's it. Gonna come down the M1. I was gonna go down the M62, M18, and then the M1 that way around, because it's, to be honest with you, it's just easier. That's when I'm feeling lazy. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna come down 62 M1 and see what the difference is between going that way and this way. So yeah, because if there's a massive difference, i.e. for example, yes, I know I said it twice, if, say, going straight across the 62 and then down the M18 and then M1 A38 isn't that much in it compared to 62 M1 A38, then I think if ever there is any kind of problems, I might just fucking 62 18 M1 it. Bit of a god for that, isn't it? Well, we'll soon see what kind of drive time I've accumulated when we get back to the yard. Well, I jumped on the scales this morning, and that was this morning. Yes, right. Yesterday morning I was 14 stone. This morning I must have had a good dump because I was on 13-12. But I am doing my strict. I've got to get that weight back down again because that was scary. fucking 14 stone. That's just not happening. I'm not having that. That's just crap. I was looking at my face in the mirror over the weekend. I'm not vain at all. I was just, when I was having a piss, there's a mirror in front of me, like, you know, and I'm thinking, Jesus, look at the state of you. And I was losing my face again. I could see it disappearing in this fat blob, so I just thought, no, can't be doing it, it's got to go. So I've got to get rid of the old chunk. I've got to try and limit my fatness, because fatness is now good. No. And it's getting tough, I'm telling you that now, it really is tough. The reason why it's tough is because I've got about fucking 30 bars of chocolate in the frigging fridge. I know, why on earth would I have that? Because there's a deal on. I mean, you can't pass up a deal when you can have a 24, what was it, Aero caramel. They're so addictive, it's ridiculous, it's silly. But they was going for £5 a box of 24, and you just, you know, thinking, well, have it, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so what I've been doing is watching what I'm having something nice, and then, because they're like about 100 calories a piece, those things are, so I'll make sure I've got enough room for one of them, like, you know, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. So, and I shall be doing that until they've all gone. Or I might wait until I've got rid of the last few in the one box, and then I'll leave the other box locked, you know, shut and sealed, and I'll celebrate with them on the Christmas. That's what I might do. Oh dear. The problem I've been having of late, right, is that I've been finding that food just hasn't been doing it for me. I have mentioned that before, mind you, in a few other videos I've done, but I tell you what, honestly, what do you do when you just don't fancy anything? So you have something quick and nasty, do you? You know what I mean? So that's what you do. You just have something quick and nasty. And I've been quite partial to Doritos and salsa dip. I know, fucking mental, ain't I? I'm going off my rocker. But I've got to calm it down now. I've got to watch what I'm doing. I really have got to calm it down. It's not doing me any favours. It really ain't. So we're on the big weight loss scheme now until Crimbo. 10 points of it, tell me how fast he's going. What does that say? And if you look down the side, I don't know whether you noticed earlier, there's a big sign, big orange, you know, those amber ones with the black right, and it says speed limit enforced. I think it's because of safety barrier, incomplete safety barrier, something like that. I think it says something like that, to that nature, because they're replacing this here. So the bit that makes me laugh is this sign here, right? I know it's for the roadworks, but caution, overhead structure. And I look at that and I go, well, no shit, Sherlock, it's a fucking bridge. But that's just health and safety gone cuckoo, eh? You know what I mean? Making its work, the road, yeah, look, incomplete barrier, speed limit enforced for safety. So why is it that people are going past me? I'm doing 40 miles an hour. I'll tell you why. Because they're fucking boneheads, that's why. Caution, overhead structure. I know. I can see that. I mean, even if you're working there, I mean, unless you are fucking completely blind out your head. Well, then again, if you was blind, you wouldn't be able to read the sign saying incomplete structure, would you? So it wouldn't make a difference anyway, so I don't get that. Oh well, health and safety. They've got to tell them, eh? You got, look, there's a overhead structure there, look. You've got to be warned. Yeah, but you're working underneath that bloody thing, you should know it's there, unless you're stupid. Oh well, never mind. But we've got to warn people just in case they are stupid. Oh, is that so? You're assuming that people are stupid then? Well, we have to. That's what health and safety is. Assume the person is a complete fucking tard. Ah, well, alright then. Seems a bit harsh, really, don't you think? Well, unfortunately. Yeah, I suppose. Then again, Jace, you did leave your fucking back door open, didn't you? You dopey cow. Shut up. Stop reminding me. I feel a cunt as it is. Well, consider it was a bit of a yucky day today. It's this morning anyway. It hasn't turned out too bad now, has it? It's starting to calm. But did you find that the temperature was a bit odd? Because I was on my way, because I was taking pictures of the moon, right? Because we've had that super moon, haven't we? Well, it was like last night and this morning. Well, I took some pictures of it this morning, and it was cracking. I managed to get some seriously cracking photos. They're really good. I think they're good, especially with the limited camera I've got. So I think they're pretty damn special. Anyway, well, with that super moon that was out, I noticed that yes, it had been raining, a bit drizzling, but the clouds had disappeared, sort of. There's little misty ones, very patchy, but there's a whacking great big spot just where the moon was. I think it was brilliant. So that's why I stopped where I was, and I just decided to take some photographs of it, because at the end of the day I thought, you know what? It's there. It wants me to take pictures, so I'm taking pictures, and that's what I was doing before I went to work. Well, while I was thinking about that, I was like, it ain't that cold, really. So when I actually finally did get in my car, I looked at the temperature gauge. It was 12 degrees. 12 degrees. Wasn't people going on about this frigging, I don't know, some sort of severe weather? What happened to all that? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm far from complaining. I am. Tell that now. You can keep the snow and the ice and all that kind of shit. You can keep it. I don't want it. If our winters drop down to the lows of 12s and 13s, that'll do me. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, as a matter of fact, I think I'd go as far as I'd put up with the rain as much as I don't like it. You know what I mean? But no. When it comes to snow and stuff like that, nah, you can keep that shit. Now, if I win the lottery and I haven't got to work, oh, it can snow its tits off every day of the week for me. I don't care. Soon get me skis out. Well, I'd have my skis out because I've been in fucking Switzerland. But, you know, anywho, we don't want snow, ice, we don't none of that, no frostiness, because trust me, scraping your frigging windows in the morning, especially when it's like -2, is bloody cold. Don't want it, not interested. But today, whew, good grief. I mean, I was actually sweating. I put the AC on when I'd finished strapping me, but that's probably because I got fat again, didn't I? That's what it is. I got more chunk on me, so I'm starting to sweat. So once I get rid of me chunk, I shan't sweat so much. That's another reason why I know that I'm getting bigger. That is because one, my trousers are getting tight around my thighs. That's one pointer, if you like. That's a sign. Two, my chin's starting to get a bit thicker, right, and my face is starting to swell a bit. 3, I'm sweating more when I'm doing something. So, you know, these are all signs saying, Jace, you need to just get rid of that stone. I'm like, you know, you're right. You're fucking right. So that's what I've got to do, and that's what I'm going to do up until we get to Christmas. so I can have at least a bit of a break then through Christmas and enjoy myself. Yeah. But I've got to get down to 13. 13's my goal. If I can get below it, brilliant, because that'll be my magic 12 of my back. So that's what I would like, but if I don't, I don't. I'm not bothered. But as long as I can hit 12, hit 13, should I say, that'll do me, that will. I'll be happy at that. But hey-ho, whatever. But no. Because I remember the last time that I was up on the 14 mark, and I like, because I can vividly see it now. I remember looking at it and I was like 14, then before you know it I'll be 14.6, then 15 stone rolls around, like, you know, and then before you know it 16 stone rolls around, and then I'm almost knocking on 17's door. I'm like, ah! Oh, I ain't having that now, screw that shit off, I ain't doing that again. Yeah. Not a chance. It's not good, honestly. It really ain't. It ain't good at all. It isn't good at all. Oh. Oh, joy to the world. I'm getting tired already now. Do you know, I went to bed last night reasonably early. I mean, it wasn't mega, but it was 9 o'clock I went to bed, right? And I'm lying there, and I'm lying there, and I'm lying there, and I'm still fucking lying there until the morning. Well, that's obvious, Jake, you're in bed. Well, yeah, I know that, but what I mean is that there I am, trying to get to sleep, but I don't seem to feel like I'm going to sleep again, and I don't get this. This is doing my fucking boxing. But I checked my sleep app, and apparently my sleep app was telling me that what I was doing, right, this is why I like this sleep app, it's fucking awesome stuff. Last night, I had a 74% amount of sleep, apparently, that was the percentage, okay? I was in bed for 6 hours 40, right? Or at least I was, yeah, is that right? Whatever. Anyway, so my main alarm woke me up first. My normal alarm, my sleep app alarm, didn't wake me up this time round, and I don't know why. It was rather strange. But anyway, that's by the by. What was fascinating about this sleep, even though it didn't feel like I did, is I seemed to go from being deep sleep to awake, deep sleep to awake, deep sleep to awake, and that's what it actually felt like. But because obviously I only recall the being awake, it's as if I didn't even have any sleep at all. It's just nuts, it is. But I looked at it, it's like this, the pattern was like fucking shark's teeth. It was unbelievable. But normally the one you want is it sort of like does this hill stop. That's what you want, this hill. So it goes to like almost awake to then sleep, then deep sleep, almost awake to sleep, then deep. It's like a up and down, this like a helter skelter dog. Oh no, whatever. Anyway, but this was not. It was like up, down, up, down, up, down. It was weird, really weird. Well, at least now though that I seem to like go unconscious, if you like, in a sense. Then I'm awake again, then I'm unconscious, then I'm awake again, then I'm unconscious, then I'm awake again. But the period though between the two, there wasn't much time, if you like. Let's say I'm trying to visualise what it was. Oh fuck's sake, what was it? How many rises was there? I think there was four, possibly 5. But if it was 4, that means I was awake 4 times, but it was evenly spread. I'm sure it's 4. If you break that down between 6.5 hours, say, that don't really mean that was like I'm awake more than I was asleep. There's vice of it. Oh, I tell you what a fucking night. I'm convinced I'm a secret superhero. I've got to be. I must have been off doing some sort of superhero work, you know, in the middle of the night, and then coming back, then I got called out again, and then I come back, and I've got to be. That's the only thing I can think of. That's all it is I can think of. I'm just a superhero. Wait, what the fuck? People, make your mind up, will you? You're either going to let him go or you ain't. You can't just fucking aim for the bloody idiots. I know they're supposed to give way to you, fair enough, but hey, if you can, you can. If you can't, well, it's up to the person who's obviously in the slip road. Ooh, what's going on here? He's in a lay-by, trying to get out. I know, I see that. Is it a lay-by or is it a junction? No, it's not, it's a junction. It's the restaurant's junction. With his pretty lights on. Oh yes, pretty lights. Yeah, so that was my night last night. But I imagine tonight will be okay. It'll be the average, normal sleep, I hope. What I don't like though, and I will admit this, it's the fact that I'm having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I don't like that. Now, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I don't seem to mind so much. But 4 o'clock, that's shit, that is. Don't like that. Now, if I don't have to get up until 6 o'clock, oh, that's even better, that is. I seem to sleep really sound. But for some unknown reason, if I have to get up at 4, I tend to sleep shit. I really do. But I did also put down my little sleep notes of what I'd done through the day. Like, well, before I'd gone to bed. And first of all, I drunk coffee. Yes, I know, I drunk coffee. That don't normally bother me, but hey, whatever. So I put that down. What else did I put down? I'd ate chocolate, but I'd only had 2 bars, so it wasn't that bad. I always put down tinnitus because that's what I suffer with. But that don't bother me, but I do put it down just in case there is a point where it may do. So I always put that down. I'm used to my tinnitus. To be honest with you, with my type of tinnitus, I would say that I'm quite bloody lucky, to be fair. So, yeah. What else did I put down? I can't remember. But there was a couple of sleep notes I put down anyway, which then gives that more of a calculation to how your sleep pattern is and what could affect it and how that and this, that and the other. Anyway, yes. So that was my wonderful night. Wouldn't it be cool though if I was a superhero? Oh, it'd be unfair not knowing about it, mind you, but hey, whatever. As long as me being a superhero involves me flying, that's my superhero. That's what I want to be like. It involves me being able to just leap out of bed whenever I hear a call for help, and then spin around fast. Don't know why, but then all of a sudden I've got my superhero costume on. Now, whether I need a what's her name? Hang on, it's irritating. Whether I need do I need it? Shall I have a mask? What do you reckon? Do I need a mask? Nah, I don't need a mask, do I? So if I just spin around with superhero costumes on, I'm flying. You've got to do it. I've got to have a cape. Hey, fuck it. Let's have a cape as well then. And I'll go off, do my thing, and then come back and jump back into bed. Now that's probably what happened. That's probably what it is. You know, that's probably why I feel knackered, because I've been doing some superhero shit through the night. Then when I've done, come back, jump into bed. Oh, so I get called back again, thinking, fuck, yeah, give me a break, will you? Whatever. I might have, you know, averted a jumbo jet from crashing or something stupid. I don't know. Could be anything. Caught a helicopter in my left hand and a damsel in distress in my right hand. I mean, I don't know. Anything. Could be anything. But at the end of the day, you know, whatever it is, I bet it was cool. Yes, I know, there was a lorry that was turned over on its side and I could have gone and stopped that. But the thing is, you see, right, if I'm catching an aeroplane, I can't do that and that at the same time, can I? What do you want me to do? Spin around the earth backwards? Make it rotate and rewind time? Oh, fuck's sake. What do you like? It's a wee bit bumpy, isn't it? Your brand new truck has got a fucking squeaky seat already. Oh, I don't know. How can you have a squeaky seat when it's brand fucking new? How does that work? Oh, today, right, the radio packed up. Well, say, sort of packed up. For some unknown reason, it wouldn't register there being a USB plugged into the fucking thing, so it wouldn't register an iPod. Well, my iPhone anyway, wouldn't register. It was like, no, you're not there. But it is. No, you're not. But it is, it's plugged in. No, it's not there. I can't see it. Well, they're fucking blind. Yeah, well, it's not there. I can't see it. Then I'd got loaded and it had all been turned off for a while, and all of a sudden it works, it's back on again. But I did have the AC on for about, let's say, 10 minutes or so before I'd actually turn the radio back on and, well, put my music on my phone. So I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, unless it's a bit of a coincidence, which it could well be as well, I suppose, but with the AC being on, cooling the dashboard down, maybe that's the reason why it reactivated itself, because it might have been having a bit of an overheat. I don't know. I'm grabbing at straws. I mean, I do that quite often, but it was a thought. I'm just offering the evidence that I've got in front of me. A day at work on the way up the road, it's just packed up all of a sudden for some unknown reason. Had the AC on after it had been turned off for about fucking 10 minutes and it works. So, you know, that's the evidence. It might have been just the fact that it was turned off and it's reset itself. I mean, that could have been the reason, but hey. I did try that, but only for like a few seconds, but yes, a very, very strange one indeed, that. Very strange. Very, very strange indeed. Can you tell? Look, see? Fucking night time's coming rather rapidly. What time is it? 10 past 4. 10 past 4? It's starting to get dark. What time does it get dark these days? Was it 4:35 or something stupid? It starts to get really, really, really dark. Oh! Hands up if you fucking hate. Aye. Yeah, I can see it as well. We've got disco lights on. Oh, they're going to have gone off altogether now. Yes, we've got disco lights on. The A38. Brilliant. That's cool, isn't it? Anyway, hands up who hates the fucking late nights. I know I do. I think they're fucking shit. I'll let you into a secret, right? The reason why I hate late nights is, well, no, let's get this right. I hate the early onset of the night is because I don't like driving in the dark that often. There you are, there's something for you to get your gnarlies round. And the reason why I don't like driving in the dark is because it gives me a fucking headache. I could not be a night shift driver. I couldn't. It's fucking naff. Plus as well, when early in the morning when it is dark and I'm driving, by the time it starts to get light, it's enough time to obviously readjust, and then I ain't got to worry about it. Why on earth is this bellend driving at fucking 38 miles an hour. What are you doing, twat bag? What the fuck are you doing? You great gimp. I mean, are you a complete and utter tard? Huh? You do realise that you're causing a fucking hazard, you bellend. If you can't drive properly, get a fucking bus pass. Fucking dopey cow. You are a dopey cow. I mean, look at that. Unbelievable. Now, when the people are queuing up, as soft as it seems, stupid shit like that is what causes traffic jams. Oh, I just don't get the fucking mentality of some people. It's as if they remove their brain, leave it in a jar on the shelf, in the kitchen, and then go and jump in a car. Yeah, I think I'm fucking kidding. Fucking 38 miles an hour on a fucking 70 mile an hour road. What a complete utter fucking numchuckle. Good grief. Anywho, where are we now? How far down are we? Have we gone past one of my favourite signs which says 2.5 miles of Fradley Park? I'll tell you, when you come past that one, which it ain't far from here actually, because we've got this first sign and it says, well, let's get to it first and we'll be able to see it. And I'll better let me just put the wipers on so we don't, there we are, right, okay, right. That sign there, can you see it? Right, do you know how to pronounce it? I mean, yes, it's not a Welsh word, by the way, it is an English word, and it's called Winchnaw. Yeah. Very strange, isn't it? Winchnaw, Winchnaw. I don't know why. I mean, some people might pronounce Winchnaw, but yeah, Winchnaw. I don't know why. It's the same as the other one, which is just down here. We'll get to that one in a second. But it is a strange name. I'd like to know what kind of, if there's got to be like a history behind that type of name, which there is around all sorts of names, wouldn't there? Really, when you think about it. But where is it? Would you think it's an old English name of some sort? You know, like really old. I'm talking mega old English, about 1,000 years ago English. Could be, couldn't it? Is this other one up here? Have a look. I'm going to move over. Why? Because they're fucking slowing down in my lane again, bastards. Fucking fed up of them slowing down. Yeah, look. 2.5 miles to Fradley Park. Love that, it's brilliant. Right then, this sign up here, if it's visible enough to see, depending on how dark it gets by the time we get to it. Where are you, fucker? Is that what it is? Is that it? No, that's not it. Where is it then? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, well, it's not this side. You're being an absolute bellend. That's not what I want you to do. Not while I'm overtaking you. Then fuck it off. You fucking rancid bag of spuds. No, the sign's not there. The sign is that way then. Where it's Aldry was. Yes. Another funky word. Name. Aldry was. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one is actually. Aldry was. Alri was. If you can't roll your tongue, you're knackered. I'll fucking stop you, dopey cow bag. I'm going to pull in behind him now. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it anyway. What the flying... Oh, I know why. You're going to pull off at the garage, aren't you? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Go on then, you pull off at the garage. No, you're just going to slow down just for the sake of slowing down in front of me. You fucking pellick. Diverted traffic. Yes, diverted traffic. Right, yes. If you can't roll your tongue with the word was, you're knackered. You can't say it. Al-Ruwas, 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 yeah, it's a bit of a fucking weird one, isn't it? I don't know where that one come from. Again, it's another one of those old, I should imagine, old English words. I can only assume, I mean, I don't know for certain. I'm only guessing. But it just seems old. You know what I mean? It's fucking typical, eh? Now I'm coming back down to our end, it's pissing down a fucking rain now. Well, you did say you prefer the rain than the snow. That is true. That is very true, yes. So, I mean, I can put up with it, I suppose. As regards to it fucking snowing, yeah. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants snow. Ever, ever, ever. Unless you're a kid. And a few of you probably going saying, oh, I like the snow. Well, you can fucking keep it. I don't want it. I'm going to try driving one of these things in the frigging snow. It's not fun. As a matter of fact, I'd rather drive in the fucking fog than the snow. Especially when the snow's really, really bad, because that's just a fucking pain in the arse. And the reason why it's a pain in the arse for me is not so much the snow itself, it's what people do in the fucking snow. That's what pisses me off. It's like, you know, it's snow. You can still drive, but just drive with a bit of caution, but not that much fucking caution, because if you're not going to move, you'll lose the road that you want to drive on. You know, it's like, oh, fucking stroll along. Where are you going, dude? That lane's closed off. No, it ain't. They've reopened it again. That was... Would you... What? What? I mean... That's a fucking Twilight Zone shit, that is, man. That is some Twilight Zone shit. What the... What the... I'm feeling rather weird. That road was closed. I know, yes, they could have opened it by now. No! It was fucking closed this morning. Ugh. Okay. Fucking Mandela effect again. Fucking thing. Doing my head in. Now choo-choo's coming. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Well, I'm going to move over right now, being as though there's nothing alongside me. Nice and steady. Taking our time. Oh, fucking hell. Now that's a sign that my stomach's empty, right? I have not had any food. I was tempted again today. One thing I am fucking tempted about is fucking chopping my arse off and swapping it with a new one, because mine's fucking killing me. I remember years ago as a kid, if you unscrewed your belly button far enough, your arse would drop off. I remember that one. I never really tried it. I wasn't brave enough at the time, but I am tempted. You know, you keep unscrewing your belly button and your arse will drop off. Have you ever heard of that one before? Honestly, it was a thing back then when I was a kid. I have no idea. It just popped in my head. Anyway, we are approaching the split in the road, and then we'll be on the A5. And before you know it, we'll be off and down Walton Lane and back in the yard. I'd rather it not rain, mind you, but hey, it's not snow. That's the best thing about it. It's not snow. No, It's not snow. That's good. Yeah. It's really good. Very good. Awesomely good. We'll probably get snow somewhere in the middle to the end of January, possibly the start of February. That's when I reckon the snow's going to come. I don't think we're going to get any just yet. We've got a bit to wait yet. Especially at 12 degrees in the mornings, that's just... And a clear day. Well, clear morning, no, only a patchy clouds, nothing major, so... Yeah. I don't even know what temperature it is now, to be honest. Oh, hang on. 13 degrees, it says on my dashboard here. 30, see what I mean? That's not snowy weather. That's almost sunbathing weather, that is. Apart from the fact that it's busy in the rain, mind you. That might be the reason why I was sweating my cobblers off earlier. It's got a chance. Is he? Nearly 4:30. Hey, do you know what? Might be a chance of me getting that the Volvo walkthrough video put up today. You never know. Ooh. Have I put it up already? Oh, that's cool. Did you enjoy it? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you did. I know I might have missed a few things, but hey, whatever. The handbrake is on. Because it's electronic, you haven't got to touch it. Now, you can just pull away, nice and merrily. Yay! It's great for hill starting, I'm telling you. It's a fucking nuts for hill starting. Round the island we go. Watching the mirrors, making sure. Right. That's what you got to do. Keep on nice and steady. It's got a little bit of an offset camber, you see. You don't want to be going a bit too much. There's no need to rush. Nice and steady, as you do. That's my musical brake drums, that is, on the trailer. Yeah, did I know you were going to do that, you fucking bellend. See, that's the kind of skill level 0, I would say, for an Arctic driver, because for the simple matter of the fact is that he's ended up blocking me, because I have to slightly come around, so to make sure I didn't get clobbered by his trailer, when he shouldn't even really be in that lane in the first place. I know it's a dual carriageway there, but it is an awkward exit out of that point there, and I don't understand why that's the kind of manoeuvres that car drivers do. I mean, why do it in the first place? All he had to do is wait till we got on this bit, then he could have gone. Whoosh, off it had gone, no problem. Now we end up having to fucking stop me in my track so we can get fucking round. Oh! So that's the kind of thoughtlessness. It's not... That's not a skillful driver, I'm sorry, but it just isn't. It's thoughtless, that is. All he's probably got in his mind is he wants to get to where he's got to get to, and that's the end of it. He don't give a shit about anybody else. No forethought. Bollocks to it. Who cares? Don't like that. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. That's the kind of driver that I can imagine driving all the way up to the top of the island in this lane and then forced himself straight over to go straight on, which I've seen Arctic drivers do that. It's fucking disgraceful. Moving over right now, because look, it's queuing up. That's called knowledge of the road. So I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Slowing it down just a little bit. So the thing is, right, because obviously I know the road, but here's the sweet thing about it, right? So does every other fucker who drives up this bastard thing, right? They know what happens when they come down here. You can guarantee that at least 95% of the people that are driving up here know that it's going to change into a fucking designated left-hand turn, the left-hand lane is. And yet what do? Straight up the left-hand lane, right up to the top of the island, and then they cut in, even though you're not supposed to. Even though it's been painted so that you can't do, even though people still do. Oh, it's annoying. You never know though. Might catch one on camera. Shall we have a look? It might be a bit dark, mind you, but hey, whatever. You can't have everything. But when you see an Arctic doing it, it's just, I mean, talk about skill level 0. That's just fucked up, that is. Absolutely fucked up. And it ain't like there's any excuse, because you got 2 whacking great signs in front of you twice saying, oh, the left lane is designated left only. The right lane is for straight on, and if you fancy it, turning right. It has always been a bit of a pig bag, this fucking road though, this island. It's an absolute nightmare. Proper nightmare. When it's earlier in the day and there's hardly any traffic, it's not a bother then. It's simple, easy, up you go, round you go, and off you go. But when it's like this, it's because people haven't got the patience, you see. They just don't want to do it. They don't want to wait in the queue like everybody else. Some of these ones don't. They just want to go all the way at the top. Fuck it, we'll push in. Who gives a shit about the people who've actually waited there in line? Anybody? Is there anybody gonna do it? Might do. I mean, I've got my camera on, but they can't see my camera. There you go, look, there's the first one. Mr. Van Driver, what a complete fucktard. Fucking hate them, I do. I absolutely, I mean, all I hope is that they have a fucking blowout. I really do. Fucking tossers. Piss me off, they do. Absolutely. See, it's all painted off, look, and the junction's right there at the very edge of it to try and stop people from getting round. They're still thinking do it and take the chance. The problem is when somebody else does it, and then somebody else will do it, then somebody else will do it as well, and they just keep doing it and keep doing it. I mean, there are odd occasions where I think to myself, you know what, I'd love, on a day off, one of these days when it's really busy, I'd come up there and set the cameras up, not just one, but all 4 of them in different locations around there on the lamp posts and what have you, and video them approaching it, going round it, you know what I mean, and from the island, and then just away you go, video them all. And then when they do break that road law, I suppose, is it, I mean, what kind of penalty would they get anyway? That's the thing that I'd like to know. Is it a violation of some sort? It's got to be. It is dangerous because of the way the road's been repainted and the junction's been pulled forward on the left-hand side. So it's definitely not a sane manoeuvre, that's for sure. I don't know, but it would be cool though to see how many you can catch. I reckon that you definitely get at least 2 or 3 of them doing it. Without a doubt. This is definitely making a weird sensation in my forehead. Yes, very strange. Almost like a burning sensation. Round we go. It's a sleepy road. Well, it is wet. What do you expect? Yes, it's getting closer. We are getting closer. And I am going to just have a furk with this camera because it is starting to get on my nerves. Oh, that's better. Oh, that was weird. That was a really weird, wheelie weird. Wheelie weird? Yes, wheelie weird. La 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 la. Are you feeling seasick yet? Oh dear. Oh, crying out loud. Oh, I want to go home and I'm going to have myself a nice pasta pot. It'll be yummy, it'll be well deserved, and I won't feel fat. Yes. I wonder if the Volvos do a V8 version of their trucks. We all know that Scania do. I wonder if the Volvo do. I wonder if DAF do. Is there any other make of truck out there? And I don't mean American style. I'm on about you know, I suppose you call them European versions. So what would you have? DAF, MAN, Mercedes, Renault, Stralis, Avica, that'd be. There's those. I wonder if they do a V8 version in any of those, because I know we all know that the Scanias do. It's the only thing that's any good about a Scania is the fact that they do a V8 engine. The rest of it's cack. And that right, Attic? The rubbish, ain't they, mate? Oh dear. Well, I do hope that tomorrow's a better day than today, because today was a bit naff. It has turned out okay though, in the long run, but the first bit of it was a bit shite. So let's hope tomorrow's a better day. You never know, the sun might be out tomorrow. It's possible. There is one thing I can say about the engine in the Volvo. It always seems to sound very very tight, very powerful. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to rattle and bang and clunk. It just seems very smooth. Stay where you are, kiddywinks. Let's have no stupidity. As we approach the Brown Hills Island on the A5. When we go past here, there's a pub on the left. Granted, you probably won't be able to see very well because of it being so dark now, but the actual building itself it's a lovely style building. It really is. It's the sort of thing that I would love to have if I was mega rich. Because it just looks nice. I like the way it looks. I'd convert it, I would. All the land I want to have, just convert it into a house. Screw the pub. I'm not a drinker, so it wouldn't bother me. Nice and steady, because of the adverse camber. It's just here. That one there. I just love that. I love that. It's a cracking building, that is. Obviously, you can't really see it that well, but yeah, it is nice. I bet it did look even better as a house. It's been like that now though, closed down for fucking donkeys. Good few years, I bet. Which is a shame, really. You never know, one day when I win the lottery I might ask him how much they want for it and just buy it off them. I'll have it, I'll convert it. That'd be well class, that would. Oh yes, proper job. I don't know what I'd do with it once it had been done, mind you. I mean, anything. It's still there, look. Every time I drive past that guy, I'm like, I hope he sells his stuff. I really do. I really do hope he sells a lot. Especially putting all that effort into it. I mean, that's on the premise that he's the one who's actually made them. You know what I mean? If he's just fucking bought them from Taiwan, I mean, I don't know how that bothered, but you know, it just looks like you can imagine he spent all that time making them, and he's selling them on the side of the street. I like that. But hey, whatever. That's just what goes through my mind. Because I have these weird thoughts now and again. No. It's the fucking middle of November and you've got fucking crimbo lights on the tree, you fucking pleb boxes. Do you know what? There ought to be fucking decoration ban until at least the 1st of December. No Christmas shit whatsoever until at least December. Fucking November, they've got poxy lights on the frigging tree already. Good grief. Any of you lot who's got Christmas decorations up already? Because if you have, you need a fucking slap. It's as simple as that. I don't even bother. I don't see the point. There's only me there, so what's the fucking point in having decorations up? I've got to take the freaking things back down again, which you can guarantee I probably wouldn't until somewhere like April or something. So, no, it ain't worth it. It's not worth me bothering, so I don't. I just leave it. To be honest with you, this year I think I'd rather work it. Get some right overtime, I bet. Whew. I don't know what they do. I don't know if it's triple or something stupid, but it's yeah, you can earn a good crust on that day. Pretty much a week's wage in one day. It's great. Not that I've done it yet, but I know one of our drivers who has. My life? Did I just witness a cyclist using the fucking cycle path? Brilliant! Unbelievable! Give that man a fucking cream egg. Yeah, I know. I know. Vibrating drums that vibrate at a frequency that sounds like a musical note. Well, this time next week I'll be breaking up. So, well, can you call it breaking? Yeah, I suppose. I'll be having a couple of days off. Oh. Not looking forward to the day after that though, when the following day, which will be Wednesday next week, because I'll be in the hospital, being poked and prodded. Oh joy. It'd be nice to find out what's wrong though, if there's anything they can do, because even now as I'm talking to you right now, I can feel my voice drying up. It's naff. Some days it's better than others, and other days it's complete shite. And all I want to do is cough to try and clear it. And it just doesn't want to clear. It just makes it worse. Then it catches and it's like that real sharp, and it makes you want to drink water quickly because it's really fucking doing you ready. Whatever. Boom dink. Good grief. I'm all tired and stuff. Right, whatever. There's not a lot I can do about it now. There's not a lot I can do about it now. Oh no. You know what? It still amazes me the amount of change that this small area has undergone in the 3 decades that I've been fanning about up and down here. If not, would it be 3? Yeah, 3. Incredible. Progression, see? It's progression. Everything progresses. Things change, people change, areas change. But people still become bellends, though. I mean, at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, they get worse. I wonder what they're going to put there. Well, we've got 10 to 5 almost on my clock. That's not bad, that. I can live with that. At least it's not 14 hours, it's 12 hours-ish. Just about, near enough. Not far off. About that. 11 and a half. Yeah. Something like that. I think it was about 5:30 I started this morning. I think. Was it? Hang on. No. Yes? 5:15? Yeah, whatever. It was somewhere around that time anyway. So. Good grief, that's loud. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. I know, I can't help myself. It's just one of those things, I'm afraid. They seem to be creeping up as well. I don't know what they're doing them though. Oh, they're going to be houses or granny flats or something, I don't know. Could be, could be. If it wasn't for the fact that, you know, like your flats and stuff like that are so bloody thin and you can hear everything inside them, I would probably have one myself, like, you know, move into a flat myself. But they're just too thin and you can hear everything. Freaking lift door opening, ping. People fucking making a row outside your level, if you like, whatever. I don't know, fuck that. Couldn't be doing it. Yeah. It ain't as if it's you get the likes of a penthouse suite version, would you? No. Nope, you wouldn't. Rain, rain, go away, come back never. Oh, looky, looky. We are. Oh fuck, where are you going, dude? Your finger indicator on your music. That'll do. I'll have that. I don't know what they're digging up down there. They're digging up something. I don't know what the fuck it is. I ain't got a clue. Round and round we go. When it's fucking heavy, it's fucking heavy. Can you hear them fucking whopper blades, aren't they? I think that might just do it. Yeah, that'll do.